Hello everyone, this is Brent Schultz, the Technology Project Manager from the KU work group. I'm here to present some enhancements we've made to your ODSS. I'll start with a quick rundown of the enhancements we've made, and later in the video you'll see a lot more detail on each one of these features. First, we've added the ability to group your graphs into folders that you can create, delete, organize however you'd like. We've added some color palette features so you can change the look and feel of your graphs. We've enhanced our reflection question and answer system for better sense making. And we've just made a few overall design changes as well. So let's start with folders. To create a folder, you just click the new Create Folder button next to the Create Graph button. A dialog pops up. You enter whatever you want to title your folder. Click the Create Folder button again, and there's your folder. Make another one here just so you can kind of see how they order when you add them to the page. You can also change the order in which your folders appear by dragging and dropping. When you go to add a graph to a folder the first time, every time you'll be prompted with two options. One is to move the graph to the folder, and the other is to create a copy. We'll start by just moving a graph to a folder. Drop it in, hit Move Graph, and now the graph is moved from the main page and into your folder. Now we're going to copy the graph to the folder, which leaves a copy of the graph on the main page and a completely separate copy of the graph inside that folder. Now, if you were to edit one of these graphs that are copies, it does not copy the changes from one graph to the other. They are now completely separate graphs. Next, I'll show you how to modify folders. What you'll do is you'll hover over the folder with your mouse. This dialog pops up. You can either delete a folder, you can change the title of it to whatever you want, save your changes, and they are reflected on the main graph page. I'll show you how to delete real quick. Now you have two options when you delete. You can delete just the folder, or you can delete the folder and its contents. You can now customize your graph output further by toggling the n equals data statement, as well as this graph represents blank percentage of total entries for this time period, either on or off on your graph page. This will be reflected in reports or wherever else you use your graph. Now I'll show you how to change the color scheme of your graph. You'll just click on the Edit Graph button. You go in, and there is a Format Graph option here on the left side that has all your color palette options. As you can see, they're quite a bit different than the old color scheme, so that's fun. Another feature we've added is the ability to edit the title of your graph without ever leaving the graph page. So you don't have to go into the advanced edit page to do something like this. Now let's talk about the enhanced reflection question and answer features. The reflection question button that's always been there, click on it, the text box pops up. As you can see, there is a saved partial answer. It is always going to show the last saved answer in here, whether that was what you entered or if someone else entered it. I'm going to add another answer here real quick to this question, and then I'll show you how to save the answer and then view past answers. Save this, go back into the reflection question, view our answer history, and now you see a listing of all the saved answers. So this allows you to either save an answer and go back in and change your partial answer to a complete answer. It allows you to see what other people had saved as their answers. As you can see, it shows a username. Lastly, I'll show you a few changes that we've made to accomplishments pages and other pages in the ODSS to hopefully make them more user-friendly. You can now hover over accomplishment rows and you can see which row you're on rather easily. You can click anywhere on the row, with the exception of the copy button, to edit an accomplishment. So we can just add a little description here. Typos. And then I'll save this. And as you can see, it now shows on the main page, just like you would expect it to. You can still, of course, click the copy button and make a copy of an accomplishment as well. That's all I have for you today. Feel free to send us any messages or give us a call at the contact information you see here. Hopefully you'll be hearing from me a little more regularly, and we'll be showing off more enhancements.